Objection, Your Honor. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Bingo. Gotcha! The answer is quite simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Mask the Mask. There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He said he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. Nope. I don't think so. Exquisitely elegant deduction? I think not. No. No. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are in fact Mask the Mask. Or should I say, unmask the mask. I'm quite aware of that, Your Honor. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. Bingo! Good. This guy's an obvious liar. Time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey.
Objection.
What? And can you prove that, Mr. Godot? You dare to insult me, Godot? Fine. Oh, I'm not falling for your little tricks there, Godot. Nope. Proof? I have absolutely nothing. Insult me all you wish, Godot. It will not matter. Oh, I have no intention of giving up. No intention at all. All I need is proof. Gotcha! Bam! Well, if it isn't Ronald Delight's wife, Desiree. Oh, interesting. Well, if it isn't the special urn. The secret urn! Yes! Oh... Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one. What? I don't buy it. You dare insult me? Good detective? I think not. It proves that Mr. Atme is a complete liar. And he also happens to be a thief. I'll get you this time, Godot. You are not getting the best of me, ever. I could prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Laugh all you want. Yes, I'm aware of that. What? Bingo! Oh, you're not weaseling your way out of this one. Bam! Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Bingo. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Amy's office! Objection! Of course it does. It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. What? Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmy's condition? Yeah, I think someone needs to institutionalize him permanently. Well, looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Of course. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't the thief. The court finds to the defendant, Mr. Ronald Delight. Nah. What the hell? What? Don't forget what I stated last night. I actually said that I think this guy has MPD. Multiple personality disorder. What? No. Objection, Your Honor. The true identity of the thief has already been proven, so please hurry and pass No. What the hell? Now, don't forget what I actually said. I did say that this is the game that I was dreading the most out of the Phoenix Wright games. Well, this is one of the reasons why. The real reason, though, is actually in the final case. And you'll find out why once we get to it. I don't buy it. No, I don't buy it. Very well. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. Ugh. Jesus Christ. There's no point digging through any more of their dirty laundry. Well, why don't you continue with your testimony for now? Well, I thought you were gonna be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy? Now, one moment, number one. You didn't think this case was actually over, did you? Nope. Actually, this case is only about half over. Sounds to me like this guy doesn't want to do any hard work for his entire life. Yes, I'm aware of that, Maya. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask. I thought so. There's one thing that I think proves that Ronald Dwight is not Master Mask, and that's this. Take a look at this. Ron's wallet, found in the KB security building around 1 a.m. the night of the crime. Now, the crime was committed at around 1 a.m. Ron's wallet was found in the KB security building at 1 a.m. Coincidence? I think not. If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. I think I can, actually. Oh, yes, this is what I was waiting for. Bingo. Here we go. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Thought I was more confident than angry. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? You don't understand, this is an important piece of evidence. Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Bingo! This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. Oh, I'm serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, that proves that he has a watertight alibi. Furthermore, considering the distance between Orderly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken at least 30 minutes to get there by car. Okay, this does not make any sense at all. Why is he so determined to actually prove that he is actually a thief? Unless... Ah, yes! Now we're really starting to get into this. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card's at KB Security CEO's office. What's that? I'm quite aware of that, Godot. Quite aware of the motive. Fine. Alright, Godot, you want motive? I'll be glad to show you motive. Right here. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000. At the time of the theft, Mr. Dwight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO office, a full half hour away from the scene of the crime. Bingo! What are you trying to say? No, I did not. Yes, I'm aware of that, Your Honor. We don't have to track down the CEO at all. There's someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the key card was used at 1 a.m. that night. Bingo! 1, 2, 3. You don't remember him, Your Honor? He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Question at hand is this key card. As you can see, there is no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact her directly, but I got the keycard data. Alright, let's take a look, shall we? Everyone? Each keycard number has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Exactly. Exactly. Ronald Dwight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. Prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Indeed. However, there are still some unanswered questions. First question, who is the real Mask Damask? If it's not Ronald Delight, then who is it? Second question is, who actually stole the sacred urn? Was it actually Luke Atme, or was it someone else? And the final question, and probably the most important one, who actually sent the blackmail letter? Was it actually the CEO of that company, or was it somebody else? Something wrong, Your Honor? No, I do not, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ronald Delight, not guilty. Court is now adjourned. Ah, Pearl. And Phoenix gets bitch slapped by a little girl. Ouch. I'll tell you something very funny. A little shameful, but funny as hell. He actually gets bitch slapped in the anime as well. Very funny moment. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She is her client's wife. Yes, Pearls? Ouch. That can't feel good. If we won the case, then why does this guy look so glum? That's true. Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Ah! What? Oh no. Yep. This is a two-parter, everyone. 2 crimes for the price of 1. Yep. The head of KB Security. The CEO. Yep. Oh. Yes, I'm aware of that. Professional security guard. Employee of KB Security. Oh. Kind of an anti-alibi. Yep. Oh, the Black Cobra never backs down from a challenge. There is nothing personal between Phoenix Wright and Godot, but there is something personal between Godot and Maya's late sister. I'm not going to reveal what it is. You'll have to either figure it out for yourself or wait until I get to the last case. Client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next? Like I said, you didn't think this case was over already, did you? Yep, that's it. 2 crimes for the price of 1. And I still have some time left, so you know what? We're gonna get started on the second crime case. Second case. One moment, everyone. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. Sorry about that, everyone. Dropped the control on my foot. Supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. That's the magic word, supposedly. How about we get started looking into this KB security murder? Sure, but why? Alright. No! Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Yeah. Now, one thing I should mention. In the first game, in the first Phoenix Wright game, Phoenix actually mentions that he doesn't have a driver's license. So you're probably wondering, how does he get around? Two ways. One, he walks, and two, he actually rides a bicycle. And no, I'm not joking either. Watch the anime and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, back to business. First, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Ah, yes! Mr. Delight's wife. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own from Mr. Delight. Indeed. You must be relieved we got the secret urn back, huh? Yes, I'm aware of that. The pink splotches, yes. I think I know what those pink splotches are as well. Now, the urn was actually found in the basement warehouse of Lord Taylor. Trilogy. And what else was actually found in the basement warehouse? Pink, well, multi-different colors of paint. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairs accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. And that repair was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it oh, no. Nope. I'm sure Pearls will find out about that one once she gets back to Crane Village. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane's Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crane Village and do their training, right? Why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Channeling dojo. Ah. Reminds me almost like a martial arts dojo or something like yoga. I actually used to study yoga myself. Well, somewhat. I'm more of a martial artist myself. So what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village had happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? Sounds like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. One thing I should mention, everyone, this is actually one of the longest cases of this game. It's not the longest, though. The longest is actually... I think it's actually, though, in the longest or second longest in the entire franchise, it's actually the final case of the game. Alright, first. Mr. Light. I want... let's see. And I guess it ended up hurting his case. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. I don't think he would either, Maya. He does have a bit of a temper. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die." Anyway, Mrs. Delight. It might not be a killer. He's still going around saying that he's a thief. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. I guess I just don't get it. Just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Well, love does work in mysterious ways. Interesting. You mean Ace Detectives? I'm not a fan of cowards either. Which I myself am not a coward. By the way, why did you go to Detective Abby's office anyway? The real criminal? Detective Atme knew more about Master Mass than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. Then you went there to ask him some questions? I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. True. Do you know about KB Security? So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today, he was once an employee of KB Security. He's a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Still,